Welcome back, everyone, to Dungeons and Dragons. When we were last all together, the Bad Idea Squad finished their downtime adventures in the grand city of Splendors, Waterdeep. And after going about their business in the deep, they finally advanced on to continue their quest, having received word from a noble of Waterdeep, Dala Silmerhelve, that their next target lies in the far north, the Sea of Moving Ice, near Icewind Dale, where they are challenged to find a missing tiefling by the name of Markoth the Crimson, who has gone missing but is the world's leading expert on dragons and dragon artifacts, and particularly about the Drakhorn, the mysterious object that has been heard ringing about the Sword Coast. And so the 6 adventurers prepared their gear, gathered supplies granted to them by their allies, and prepared to venture off to the north to potentially face off with a spell-casting dragon known as Arathfor, the Old White Death. They went down to the dock ward of Waterdeep. First they went to the Castle Ward docks and looked for their obviously elegant military liner, which would take them safely all the way up to the sea, armed with ballistas and trebuchets and no open air and penthouse cabins and all that. Until they crossed the threshold of the Castle Ward, the elegant section of Waterdeep, and into the slime that is the dock ward. And there they found a crew of roughly a dozen or so, or actually, more than that, is it? Oh yeah, about 3 dozen or more sailors, all armed with round shields and steel caps. A bunch of hardy men from the north, Luskins perhaps, on their large longship that set up dock in the dock ward of Waterdeep, with a black banner sailing overhead, as well as holding the mantle of what appears to be either a kraken's face, a squid's face, or perhaps a mind flayer. Who knows? And as you sit there, the standing sailors sit about, manning the oars, waiting around. Some of them securing lines, others of them sitting back, smoking pipes, drinking. A truly hardy bunch of sailors, this batch is. And you approach. And as you make your approach, you see a man standing by the board, possibly waiting for you. A man who is wearing leather armor by the looks of it, though torn and gruffed up with dirt all over and various splashes of ice, very much unkempt and rugged, and a large brown cloak that goes over him and covers his entire face. And as your steps echo on the boards of the harbor, he looks up at you, holds his cloak over half his face. You look like quite a diverse bunch. I am to be assuming that you're the passengers that I've been asked to await. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you can say that.
Probably, yep. Or the Bad Idea Squad.
Yes, I heard that you're a group of adventurers sent out by some of the noblemen to come with us to the far north. Is that right?
Yep.
Very good. Very good. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am the captain of this fine ship. You will call her Froskimar. My name is
Skimmer?
Froskimar.
Skimmer. Yep. Frost.
Oh, okay.
My name is Larusta Halfface. Extends a very veiny white hand out towards all of you for a handshake.
Dab him up.
Dab him up. Dab.
He does dab it up. She's okay. Very good. Very good. Well, if you don't mind, we should be getting going soon. Yeah, we are rather behind schedule. It is a long time to the north. Come aboard. Come aboard. He stands up and walks along the board and up into the ship, and I assume you follow him. You can see as he walks that his cloak sort of billows to the side, and you can see that there are what appears to be 2 small axes that he keeps on his side. Hatchets by the looks of it. For cutting wood and cutting heads, you presume.
For scalping.
I thought he was gonna have pig legs, you guys.
As in 2?
Yeah.
He sounds like Mr. Krabs.
Anyway, you come aboard with them, and as the 6 of you step aboard with the captain, they all the sailors sort of stop what they're doing, and as you get a better look at them on top of this longship, you can see that they are, from this view, just as scruffy and buff and intimidating as they looked on the floor. But they all stop and give a tantamount of respect, and you can see the captain, Larusta, just waves his hand, and they nod and get back to work. You can see what appears to be the quartermaster shouting commands at them. Get the master! Full sail! Bring up the anchor! We use Tom as the anchor. Bring him up then. Hey, Tom! Your job's done, eh? Alright! Hang on, I'm finishing my lunch.
Yeah, I think we're gonna fit in great.
And he goes up, and the captain goes over, and he goes, well, don't have any assignments for you since, I doubt that any of you have crewed a ship before, otherwise we wouldn't have hired for this. But, if you'd like to assist, wouldn't be uncalled for. However, as you all are probably aware, the seas of Umberlee can be treacherous, so you could just keep a watch, be certain that no unwelcome passengers try to sneak aboard, that sort of thing. You're all adventurers, I'm sure you can do that. My crew and I will handle the manning of the ship, as long as you handle the getting us alive, that sort of thing. Fair enough?
Sounds good. I've never been on a boat before.
Yes, you
Well, you picked a fine ship to be your
No, I
first time.
haven't.
The Frost Skimmer has been in every sea from the north to the south. It's weathered ice, snow, storm, and wave. There's nothing that the bitch queen can throw at us that we won't handle. Well, probably shouldn't say that. And you see he does a sort of gesture out into the ocean, almost as though slightly religious in a way, but also you can tell it's not quite right. You think he's maybe saying a prayer. Yeah.
Question, Captain.
Yes.
How often do you get stowaways? You mentioned keep an eye out.
Well, to be honest, stowaways are unlikely because, as you can see, and he gestures around, we don't exactly have a deck or anything. We don't have an underdeck or anything. The deck's all you've got. And you can see, by the way,
more like monsters and
as you look at the ship, you can see that
Okay.
there are oars and a single sail, and you notice that while the entire ship is open to the air, that there are rigged sailcloth shelters, almost like tents, that are sort of sprung up on the insides of the ship to to keep the deck clean of wind and sleet and holding some warmth. So it is covered, sort of, but it is, at the moment, it is open to the air. But you can see that they do rig it up later. Overnight. What's that? Oh. Oh. It only loops when. Oh.
I was gonna say, I don't hear anything.
I miss you, Ruby. Anyway, he looks at all of you and goes, "Well, if you don't mind, we should get going. There's no seats, there's no cabin, there's no. You use your bedrolls all you'd like, and of course, I don't recommend you try to sleep off this journey. Sailors and I need to keep a move on to make sure that you all get to your destination in time. Yes, safely."
Zorro.
Zorro,
How
nice
long?
to meet
How long will this? Nice to meet you too. How long will this take?
Well, should Umberlee choose not to wash us a tide and set us adrift onto the rocks, then an average journey up to the north will take 9 days.
Okay.
But if the wave and the wind is on our side, it could be down to maybe even 4 if we're lucky. Though I wouldn't count my luck with this. Roll her out! You can see a number of sailors jumping to their stations, letting go of the lines, and actually heading to the rows, and rowing out of Waterdeep Harbor. And you can see the wall that surrounds the Waterdeep docks, and the couple of watchtowers that line it. And you start to row out towards the opening in the wall to exit the City of Splendors, to exit civilized world yet again into the open ocean. And
Say what fuck?
Is there somebody waving at us?
No, I'm waving goodbye.
you're waving.
Waving goodbye to the library.
You do see as you start to set sail, as is customary for some people on the dock board, they do wave off the sailing ship. You do see there's a little blonde human child that is eagerly waving at your very interesting looking ship that definitely doesn't belong here. Waves you all on, and you say goodbye to the City of Splendors as you slip through the dark walls and out of the deep, perhaps for the last time. And as you exit into the open water, you do see sitting on past the deep wall on the dock, what appears to be a different ship. Sitting out there, a warship by the looks of it, just sitting idly, probably about a mile or two away, just sort of watching. Right, so we're on the right track, but get comfortable if you'd like. If you don't mind, none of you are squeamish, are you?
No.
Squirmish.
Florence dodges eyes at Eden. Not at this point.
Right, so if you don't mind, then I myself would like to get comfortable while we're going on this journey, and I do my job in getting you there. And he takes off the hood of his cloak, and you see that beneath the part that he has kept hidden is a heavily scarred face, and what appears to be one blind eye. A severe scarred ruin. Anyone who's proficient in medicine would know that these scars are definitely not of any sort of weapon marks. This is very clearly frostbite scars. And heavy. It takes up the entire right half of his face, or entire left half of his face. And all right. Well, here we go. Bit cozy. You need to, after all. Right, and I suppose since we'll be on this journey together, that I ought to learn all of your names in case I have to scream out for them. Okay. So I've learned you. You are Zorro, yes?
Yes.
That's for the rest of you.
Sigmund Gost.
Right.
Rudy.
All right.
Florence.
Thessia.
Well met. Well met. You can call me Larusta, or Captain. Don't try.
Is that with one T or two?
One T. Larusta. Lerusth in your tongue. And if you call me Mr. Halfface, I will throw you off the deck.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
We,
I would
Sigmund
not.
will cross something off of his notebook.
we in the North don't use the fancy-dancy family names that all of you do. I think you can all guess why I have the name I have.
Can I call you Captain Dent?
You know, you can.
As in Harvey Dent?
If you call me, shut up. Now I'm ignoring you. Take you seriously for a second. But yeah, you journey onto the deck of the Frost Skimmer. It is nearly 60 feet in length, but it is fairly light from the looks of it. And it does have, after you stop rowing out of the dock, you do see that the sail gets unfurled all the way to full, and you begin to make your way to the north. So yeah, the journey will continue. Is there anything any of you would like to do during this journey that you would like to point out before I proceed to the narration?
Sigmund is going to look for the most cozy corner of the ship and claim it for himself.
Okay.
Sorry, that was important and needed to be said.
Yeah.
Zorro will bully him out of this corner halfway through day one.
Yeah, we'll get there when we get there.
I'd like to study the no title blank journal of Tess.
Oh, the one from Talus?
Yes.
Very good. Just go ahead and make me an normal intelligence check. Alright.
I just have a question.
Yes, of course.
Since Rudy has never experienced really what it means to be on water.
Will you be
Does-
extremely seasick? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Great.
absolutely.
I like to think it's hilarious that in this fantasy setting, that Rudy has flown before she's been on a ship.
In a flying castle at that. Like, it's something not
She
designed to
flew
fly.
before she ever rode in a carriage.
This is also true.
Wait,
Really,
I thought we
he's having an adventure.
I thought we got on a boat from El Torel to Baldur's Gate.
Yes, you did actually. It was a river. But it was a
Why
riverboat.
Oh, true.
But this is an I mean, that's a river
like
vessel.
no
This is an
river.
open ocean.
Okay.
Bitch. So.
We'll be right back.
Also
Okay,
true.
great. Rudy's never been on a ship, but she has been on a boat.
Yes. Correct.
Yes.
Alright, go do your thing.
Actually.
By the way, the most cozy spot on the ship, by the way, when the tarps come out at nighttime and the cover covers the entire ship, except for one post at the front for watch. The warmest and coziest part of the ship, next to the lantern, would be at the mast. You do have to fight the captain for that spot, by the way.
Aw.
Find the second coziest spot on the ship.
That would be the spot behind him on the mast. There would probably also be someone there.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we do not pull very much rank in this vessel. I'm sorry.
No.
You see a
Worth the whole
very
mission.
broadside man with two runic tattoos on his cheeks, and he goes, can I help you? This is the first night, I presume. You're
How tall is he?
7'8".
6.5. Can I help you?
Fine. No.
You're
And Sigmund's just gonna lie down.
Ah, I see. You'd like to share a bed space. Good. I don't mind. First time out in the ocean, yes.
Oh no, I've been out in the ocean.
Oh. And he
I brought my ship shoes.
rolls out a blanket and lays down. But it is rather cold out here, isn't it?
Very cold.
Well, lucky for you, us sailors are known to generate heat. And he just takes his arm and just puts it around you. Sleep tight.
I think there's a misunderstanding.
Oh, you want to be warm, little boy. Don't worry. You have plenty.
It's okay, we won't tell Roland. Your
Alright.
boyfriend.
Sigmund's gonna get out of this. He's just gonna shove him off.
Make an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Okay.
Rudy is just kind of like looking down at the sea and just kind of like hanging over. Why?
Night of the 18th, by the way.
Who's the leader?
It won't matter at this point.
18. Okay, so that's acrobatics, I
It
guess. Yes.
matters.
That was acrobatics.
So you just basically like slither.
Or it was both. They're both +4. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know if it matters.
We'll say acrobatics. We'll just say that you sliver out of his. Actually, you slide out of his grasp and away, and as you move away from him, you think to yourself, "Did I just slither?" Yeah. The brutish man doesn't follow you though. He just crosses his arms. And, Rudy, you feel a pat on your back. You feeling all right?
I'm just a little sick. Why is it so bouncy?
First time on the water, eh? It's the waves of Umberly. She'll fawn and fade, ebb and flow, and she won't touch it out. The best thing for you to do is actually don't look overboard. Just focus on something on the ship. Something still, like the mast, for instance. One of your companions. Why don't you?
At this point, I would like Zorrias to knock into Rudy in the captain. Are you gonna start drinking?
Rudy like kind of looks at you and then goes to throw up again.
You know, like you know what Rudy does. You know what Rudy does? Like that scene in Ratatouille where like Remy runs like a past the soup that Linguini made.
He pats your back as you smoke. He's like, actually, the lad's not wrong. See, the ship will tip away, but if you mix it with alcohol, eventually the tipping will synchronize, and you won't feel one over the other anymore. It's true. Why do you think we all carry so much whiskey? I'm sure the tipsy man here isn't feeling a thing about the ship. Ain't you, boy?
Nope.
I'm just gonna like waddle over to
If you were to
Zorro and just be
activate
like,
tipsy sway right now, you would just stand still. Equalize, but you would stand still like a bird does. So like the ship's moving, but
In
you
like
don't.
a pigeon's head, just like
just.
I'll like a chicken.
I just want to like put my hands on Zorro and just kind of like close my eyes, just steady myself. Just like stay here.
You'll get used to it, lass. Here. You should probably try to equalize while you're asleep, and if it's too much of a struggle. I have something here that will help you if you like.
It's a knuckle
Okay.
sandwich.
He hands you what looks like almost like a grain of sand, or like a pinch of sand. He goes, all right, stick your tongue out. Now swallow it. Swallow it. I know it doesn't taste good. Just swallow it. Swallow it.
It's not.
Yeah, see? All right. You feeling all right? It's okay. It's okay. Just give it a second. Go ahead, make a Constitution saving throw.
Rudy just like looks at Zoro and like starts crying. She's like,
Go ahead and do it at disadvantage because of your seasickness.
Watch, he just gave Rudy like traveler's dust.
A little bit of cocaine will fix.
We'll take alcohol. We'll do it.
It's okay. It's not. Zoro could tell you how to take that properly.
Shit. 5.
You don't feel any different except for the bad taste in your mouth, and then you blink a couple times, and you start to tip a little bit, and you're starting to sway around it, and you just feel so.
What the fuck did you do to her?
Oh, it's just some sleeping powder.
Why do you have that?
Man has his needs. Well,
Why didn't you catch me?
There's no way I'm going to try and catch you. I'm sorry.
I'm assuming you're still armored as well, so it's just like 50 pounds of.
I how your boat was
luckily
noticed when that happened.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
Luckily, it's an oak ship and not a pine ship, so it would sands your blow. If it was a pine ship, we'd be sinking.
I hope Rudy just didn't break your face.
For those of you on YouTube,
I
yes,
hope
I'm
Rudy
a true
doesn't come
racist.
on her horse.
Pine sucks. You know it.
Alright.
Calm down. Alright, Vincent. Okay.
Anyway, sit around in the night. Eventually, Captain orders to go. So, if you don't mind me asking, then he talks to the one that's probably the most well-adjusted, which is Zoro, of course, because you're no stranger to ruffians. So, if you don't mind me asking,
Yeah.
why exactly are you all hightailing it to the Icewind Dale?
Oh, you know, brave adventurer things. Probably gonna get ourselves killed or worse. That type of thing.
Aye, well, tis what the North is. The High North is nothing but death out there.
Yeah.
Whether it be 10 towns or the spine of the world, it's all the same to me, in my own opinion. But 'tis a hard place, isn't it? Builds character, I think. You searching for something, or gonna go fight something? Lost too?
Yeah, we're probably a bit of all of them. We're not exactly sure exactly where we're gonna find the thing that we're looking for, but we're following something. We know that something dangerous is protecting it.
I was told by your noble folk that we'd be on the lookout for some large iceberg thing out there. Some like iceberg structure or something.
Sure.
Yeah. I presume you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. best of luck to you, for whatever it's worth. I
Thanks.
hope you don't drag my crew down with you, to be honest.
I would hope not.
The sea of moving ice is a treacherous place for a normal ship. Luckily, Frostskimmer is, well experienced in this regard. But even so, I wouldn't want to be out there for much longer than we have to, if you understand me.
Right, yeah. Question then, Captain.
Aye.
Are you going to be waiting for us there, or are you getting out as soon as possible?
Well, the job's to take you there and theoretically bring you back. So if you don't die, then we don't die. That's how it goes. It's only so long we can wait for you out there, though. Even if we are looking for an iceberg, everything moves day and night out there in the sea. So hopefully we don't lose track of each other. But I am contractually obligated to get you out of there as well. So.
Alright.
And don't worry about us. My crew and I have been well experienced in making our needs be met out in the wilderness. So you don't need to worry about us fighting. At least not while we're waiting for you to do whatever it is you're doing.
Alright. Well, it seems like you have a nice crew here, so.
Aye, we are experienced. The ones that are left, anyway. The ones that don't, well, they weren't cut out for it. I will warn you, though. I've been to the Sea of Moving Ice myself. When I lived in Icewind Dale myself, and when I still had my entire face. And I hear stories that far north is home to a very powerful and angry dragon. They call him the Old White Death. So, whatever you're doing, I hope you don't lead us to the wrong path in that regard.
I hope so too. But knowing how shit works out for me, I feel like heading straight into the worst of it.
Aye. You have my sympathies there, lad. You're a hearty sort. Not like your companions.
Oh yeah.
You know
I've been
that.
around. Yeah, probably not as north as you, but
Volskum?
nah, quite.
Neverwinter?
Neverwinter.
Ah,
The local area of Neverwinter.
Aye. Well, still not bad. A little bit comfortable for my taste, but a bad place to live.
Neverwinter.
Quite exciting from what I hear, after the whole Pokemon noise.
Yeah. Interesting stuff. Oh, I was a bit too young for that, and
Hey, well, you know what they say. Boys enter the world and are built by their experience. But it's tragedy that builds a man.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Hey. Don't worry then. You're among kin. I'm sure we'll be fine. And if not, well, at least we die fighting, eh?
True.
Alright. Yeah. No need to keep you out. Get some rest. Oh, Florence.
Cute little role-playing question.
Yes.
Do some of the, they're all like rough Norsemen, Northman types. Do some of them wear like war paint? Because she wears makeup, so she's like,
yeah, you do find someone that has like a blue band across his eyes and blue paint down his mouth. Yes. Oh. What is that you have on your eye?
It's eyeshadow. What do you have on your eyes?
This is my war paint. It is how I
Oh.
mark myself at the beginning of a journey to have the blessing of Ukar on pots.
Wow. I
What
like
is the
style.
significance of your paint?
It looks nice.
It does, yes.
And it matches my dress. And she kind of picks up part of her skirt.
I can see that, yes. Your god necessitates color coordination?
Oh no. She likes to play tricks. I just like to look nice.
I see. I too like to look nice, and he picks up something from the side of the ship and brings it up. This is my shield. And
Oh.
you see it, and he's got the typical Viking ground shield with a rotella in the middle. But you see that he has there is a painted on what appears to be a rampant dragon on it.
Ooh.
It's actually pretty nicely done.
Good job.
This is my
Wow.
Thank you. It is the emblem of my people before they were slain by the giants.
What kind of dragon is it?
It is I don't know.
Fair point.
Our symbol is of the dragon for in the dawn of time. The dragons were the ones that protected us from the giants. And so
Yes, they are
we,
chronic enemies. That's what I
we
heard.
painted a symbol of the dragon upon our shield to ever hold the protection of the dragon upon us. Unfortunately, the rest of my tribe were not protected, but I carry on the tradition.
Lovely. I worship a dragon deity, actually. Well, sort of.
Do you?
I do, yes.
see.
And I study dragons. And she gets out the notebook. See, I have some sketches.
Wow, that is quite impressive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we saw this one up close.
You witnessed a dragon.
Yes, a white dragon.
Wow, how excellent. Did it come to protect you from giants?
Oh no.
Oh, were you merely upon it?
We sort of happened upon it. Yeah, see, white dragons are very animalistic in nature, so it was sort of like encountering an angry wolverine.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Like running across a polar bear in the wild. Something
Yes.
that is to be avoided, I see.
Oh yeah, but we didn't avoid it, so
Ah, well,
had to get rid of it.
I see. You escaped the dragon.
No, we killed it.
You felled the dragon.
Yes.
My gods. Well, how did you do that? That is quite impressive. I was to believe the dragons were the most powerful creatures in existence, but you? And he just looks at you, and also you in your casual clothing, and the rest of you fuckers. you
I
all
actually
felled the
I
dragon?
actually swung the felling blow. Yeah.
You swing. You are a swordsman?
Oh goodness, no. Magic.
Ah, I see. A sorceress.
It is a weapon of its own. Yes.
I see. Very intriguing. Well, much tidings to you. I can see that you are far more powerful than I have been led to believe.
A lot of people get the wrong impression, I think.
Yes, I can see that. Though that is what is said of sorcery. It is that it hide amongst the masses, so that one can never truly know who bears the source and who does not.
Oh yeah, it's a mystery, all right. If only I could have been a wizard or something. But
What?
oh, okay. There are several different types of spellcasters. Sorcery is one such.
Right.
Right. Like martial people. Some swing swords, some prefer axes. Some, she points over at Zorro, don't have weapons at all. Spellcasters are kind of the same way.
I thought he was just poor.
Well, that is true, yes, but he also just likes to use his fists.
I got fucking money now, bitches, though.
I see. He prefers fists.
Mm-hmm.
They must be quite he must punch quite well then, I suppose.
Oh, he sure punched that dragon pretty well, so...
That one punched a dragon.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
he
he
lives.
Zorro's just like, woo!
That's
Right over there.
You Southerners confuse me and frighten me.
We party hard.
Such is true, I suppose. In that case, what weapon of magic do you wield?
Well, I wield sorceress magic, which comes through a bloodline. It's inherited.
So you are from a lineage of sorcery.
Yes.
I see. I did not realize that was possible, though it makes sense. Like a house of warriors, you will come from a house of sorcerers.
Yes. Very much so. Yep.
I see. So, then, are you the head of your house?
No, technically, I'm not old enough yet.
You're not? Well, how old are you?
I'm 20. But my father still holds seniority, technically, over our town.
I see. But you fell the dragon. Has he fell better than dragon?
Oh no. Although I haven't been home since that incident. I'm not sure they know.
Well then surely you must return home and defeat him in a trial by combat to claim your title as head of your household.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. No on to-do list. But actually, my preferred spells and preferred magic are in accordance with more like healing and divine magic.
You are a healer.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I see. So then, your felling of the dragon was is not your primary skill?
No, it is not my primary function. No.
I see. Very, very good. Well, it brings me solace to know that we have a healer on deck. It is unfortunate that you were not around before, Captain. Such as
my whole team, they be needing me 24/7.
Yes, I understand that the most. If you see Rufus over there, he is our crew surgeon, and he has a lot of work that he does. Him and I are brothers, blood brothers, not by tribe, but by our battle bond. Yes, the amount of legs he has had to cut off in the last trip.
Oh yeah, outrageous, I bet.
Oh yes, truly. But not bad, not bad. If with enough seasoning, they can last for quite a while.
Oh yeah.
Very good. Well, I believe I must be starting my night watch. But it was good to talk to you, sorceress.
And to you.
Takes his shield, straps his Viking single-handed sword, and straps his shield on, and starts to walk towards the bow. And yeah. Any other roleplay from anybody for the journey?
Oh,
Just a makeup style here.
Thess?
I would just like to ask if anybody has any books on aquatic creatures from the north.
Would you like pictures with that as well?
With pictures! Pictures!
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll give you this. Look around at the crew that you are
You're
sailing
the
with.
only one who has books here, buddy.
None of them can read.
Probably yes.
Do
Sorry.
they have picture books?
They have a map.
They have a map. Okay. Ooh,
And a star chart.
are there any hunters? Well, they're all probably hunters. I'm like, can I
Dude,
ask
I think
if
they have
any of them
realistic animal tattoos.
animal tattoos, and could they tell me everything anatomically about that creature?
Adri, you can't learn how to wild shape a creature that you haven't seen. That's just the rules. You will have plenty of opportunities to see more creatures,
When we get there, I'm sure.
but you can't know how they work as a druid until you see them.
Do I
Think about it
see
this way: your
them in
druidic,
the
your druidic magic requires you to physically see the creature so that you can establish that bond to the creature's like inner workings. It's less about like understanding the anatomy of everything, because obviously every druid isn't like an expert in animal biology or anything. It's more like you see a creature and you understand it, and then you're able to become it. Yeah. So no, fortunately not.
Damn it. Do I?
If you want to look over the deck, I will let you turn into a fish. Because I'm sure there's enough fish that are flopping around that you can turn into.
Yes, a tuna.
Guys,
My life's
look!
work. I finally achieved sea bass.
Thessia just
Actually-
jumped off the boat.
Actually, yeah.
Let's go.
Do I,
Look, you need
do I
me.
do I see any fish?
Yes, you do see plenty of fish as you're sailing through.
Sick. I'm going to say, hey guys, watch this.
This is how we lose Thessia forever.
I dive in, I wild shape into a big fish. I'm like, yeah, swim.
You wild ship into a flounder, sure.
A flounder, yeah.
Are we
and
gonna
I'm-
get her back?
We are so much faster than that fish right there. She's gonna get lost.
Whoa.
Shoot the dark spine
What?
over the eye or to the right of the eye? Oh no.
I'm gonna like look who's the nearest near me, so I can like kind of see out of my two eyes.
I'm pulling that rope.
I'm gonna turn to Zorro and say, well, like not say, but point and go. Can you hear me?
So, Zorro, you're getting out rope to save Thessia because she just jumped off the fucking ship, and you look down and you see a fucking flounder stick its fat fisheye out of the waves, stare you in the face, and you hear in your brain, "Can you hear me?"
I'll put the rope away.
Rudy will have an interesting
What
story to
the
be told.
I've been through some weird shit with this group, but this.
Just keep swimming.
I prefer the cannibalism. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna put like wait one more thing. I'm gonna be like point or like look and be like Zorro, help me.
It's the fish looking up at me, saying, Help me.
Throw a line.
Help me.
Throw a line. Like catch me. Catch me.
I'm just gonna.
You're just gonna swipe.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. You throw a fucking flounder on deck.
Stop!
Suddenly, you're suffocating.
Not the first time it's happened.
This is true.
I like to interact while I'm an animal and bug Zorro.
By killing
Why
yourself
me?
every time.
Yeah. And then I wild shape back into myself and I go,
Freak!
I want to do it. I want to do it again. Oh, I'm so out of breath.
Help me.
I couldn't stop you if I wanted to.
Why no one told me? We go so fast. Okay. I'm okay.
Great.
We're
Great.
good.
Glad to hear it.
And a point, and then I look. You're welcome.
Stop. Just stop.
Alright. Anyway, Eden, did you have something that you wanted to do?
How cold is it?
It's not freezing yet, but it is, like, reasonably cold. It's like probably good, I don't know, 50 degrees maybe? 50 degrees F, maybe 45. You're in the middle of the ocean, after all.
Okay. Yeah, Eden's, for this entire, like, as soon as, like, everybody started laying down, Eden just found, like, a little place by the crates, found herself a little like, hole between the crates, just sort of, like, nestled herself in with the robes, and she's kind of, like, curled around like a cat with an alchemist fire in the middle of her, and, you know, she's gonna wait till everybody is sleeping.
Sure. I presume after all this fun, everybody does start to whittle to sleep. I'll allow that. Everyone sort of settles down in their various bedrolls. The tarp has put up across the entire ship, and all that are up are just a few crew members. Some people to keep watch, and some people to maintain the sails, make sure we're not drifting off course at all. But yeah, you're all alone on deck. You're the only one awake.
She's just gonna like walk around and like she's gonna like take her mask off, right? And she's just gonna walk around the ship like a bit slowly, like under the pretense of just looking at the ocean. But you know, every time she passes by somebody new, she's gonna glance down and just like scan their entire bodies and such, and do this for the entirety of the crew, including the ones that are currently up, just to like examine for any physical and physical vulnerabilities as she walks by. She's gonna do that for the entire crew, and once she's done, she's gonna come back and nestle into her little spot.
Batman is planning.
Okay.
That's not ominous at all.
I got nothing for that. I got nothing to say. You're allowed to do that. It's not illegal, so.
That's illegal.
Well, while there, you put on some boundaries.
All right. Well, I fear asking this, but anything else, Eden, or anybody?
For the entire trip or this day?
Well, the 18th of Marpanoth will pass your first day a sailing. It will come to the 19th. But yeah, for the remainder of the trip, is there anything else that anyone would like to do in
Yes. When I wake up from my when I come from my trance, I will wild shape into like a nice big Maine Coon cat, and just like wrap myself around Eden's like chest and just and then just make bread on her chest and go and just keep her warm.
Aw.
Okay. I'll love that.
Does Rudy ever feel better if she wakes up?
You do eventually get used to it. Yes. I'll say probably after another day it does. You get used to it.
Just so like everyone understands, this has been the weakest. Like this is how like you have never seen Rudy like this. Like she's not strong. She's like barely able to move over the board just to throw up a little bit. Like like she is not having it. Like if something were to happen, she wouldn't be able to save you. She'd be like, all right. I'm dying.
This is the end.
This is the end. Goodbye.
It's like I wish could have saved you. Sorry.
Who put me on a boat?
Alright. Very good. Well, the remainder of the trip, you guys sail forth. Oh, Zorro, yes?
Some point in like the middle of the trip-ish, I want to talk to Eden.
Alright. Day 3. Go for it.
Sure. So I assume this is probably like sometime in the evening or something like that. Zorro is just going to casually walk up to Eden and sit down next to her and be like, "Hey, Eden."
Oh, out of character real fast. Do we need to do anything as like people on the ship? Like, do we have any duties to do in this trip?
Not at the moment. You are just
Okay.
passengers. You're passengers until you get to the Sea of Moving Ice, then things change.
Cool. So, Eden's been sleeping this entire time. Yeah, so...
Vincent,
Yeah.
my intelligence check was 18.
18, okay. I will let you know about that. Go ahead and roleplay, you two.
Yeah, so you probably approach just like the little pile that is Eden. You also notice that what she what she covers herself with is the worm speaker robes.
We got like a whole pack of like furs and stuff like that to wear too, yeah.
Yes, you have winter clothing. Of course, it's not really that cold for winter clothing right now, though. Of course, it doesn't seem to matter for you.
Zorro's just going to just dump his winter clothing on her.
You hear
it's like a
little,
big thick blanket.
You hear a little meow.
From like the pile of fluff, you like slowly merging.
Aiden.
Hello.
You know, it's been a while since we've had a bit of a one-on-one, and there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
Yeah.
Now that we're on a ship and there's no way that you can run from us, I have a question that I wanted to ask you.
Go on.
I'm thinking back, a little ways back to the castle. And the dragon. You really risked your life to kill that dragon. Why?
What are you asking?
I want to know what you were thinking when you were going through with it. What made you act so hastily and not quite like yourself?
As soon as she realizes she said that sentence, she's gonna immediately just like kind of like go back out and reemerge. Because she almost forgot. She's been so busy with the warmth, she forgot that it's not just her and Thessia in the entire world right now. You're asking for my thought process.
Yeah, what was going through your mind? I'm just curious.
Well, and you can see that she's like sort of like gaming out the way that this conversation is gonna go before she opens her mouth. I had a poison. One that I bought with Sigmund. It's a poison that, well, it's really quite something. I forget if I've explained it before. It's essentially one that turns a morsel into a lethal weapon. Something that I would have employed should we have come across any other of my kin.
Alright.
It works on anything roughly similar to my blood. And, well, during that time, Florence went down, and there was a choice to be made. I had a moment in which I think I understood what it feels like to be all of you. I saw a lot of work, and there was a lot of history that went behind this specific hunt. I know that throughout your histories, this hunt is something you would stake your lives upon. And there was so much work, so much sacrifice put into the claiming of this hunt. And in that moment, I felt something in the deepness of my chest. I imagine that's what emotion feels like. This sharp tug, this stirring that pushes you to do incredibly stupid things. And I think I understood how it feels like for a second to live your lives, because when I saw Florence go down, the only thing I could think of was to finish her work and to ensure that there was enough time for someone to go help her. And we couldn't let the dragon go away. So
You thought you did what was best, and you risked everything to help those around you.
you could put it like that, I suppose.
From some other corner of the boat.
I view you all as extensions of me, and if that was me, I would be incredibly frustrated by lack of a reward at the end of the hunt, so I did what I needed to do.
Are you okay there, lass? Are you injured?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, Florence just screamed from the other end of the ship while you're having this conversation.
Are you good?
Sorry, I'll never recover!
What happened?
She just opens the book she's reading, and it's a full fucking detailed sketch of Glazel the Cloud Chaser's dick.
Did they have to make it life size?
Yes, with a snap. There's fanfiction.
Is it to scale?
She throws that if you can have it.
She throws a book at you, Sigmund.
I just asked if it's to, I just made a bad joke. I don't want this.
It's all yours now, buddy.
Wait, what is this book of? Is it just genitalia?
It has no title. It's from Talus, and
It is her journal, her diary.
it is her journal. It is essentially self-insert smut about the dragon.
Man,
Wait,
people are freaky.
what does
around
that
here.
mean? What does that mean?
Is this Rudy or Gracie talking?
Rudy?
Okay.
Don't worry about it,
Don't
Rudy.
worry about it.
I'm not explaining it.
Can I see it?
It's just
No.
a one page. Yeah, here, take a look.
No.
I'm gonna grab the book.
You turn to the dick page.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Rudy, you see a really detailed drawing of some thing. It looks weird and long. It's kind of like a log or something. It has a lot of, like, cracks or veins or something. It's kind of weird looking.
I'm gonna like actually turn it upside down, like kind of like look at it, like, is it like?
No. Sigmund's gonna turn it right side up that way.
I'm just gonna look over to Zoro just to say in front of like, what is this?
It's a dick.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop the book like, ew.
It's
Ew.
like throws your blanket around her, like gets all grumpy and is like, she wasted ink and paper on this. Why?
To be fair, you do learn a lot about Glaziel the Cloud Chaser from the
I
book.
certainly do.
Not that it matters because he's dead, but
Post-mortem.
you learned a lot about his abilities.
Suddenly I feel significantly less bad about killing a dragon.
Sigmund will rip out the one page and hand it back to Florence.
You rip out the dick page.
Well, yeah, I mean, it shouldn't ruin a whole notebook.
Is it full? Are there blank pages?
There are blank pages in the back, but there's not a lot of blank pages. Like it's
So it's mostly
Mostly journaling.
it is like it's like maybe 5% normal journal entries, 2% about the operation in Parnass.
Okay.
Like another 10% about like all the details about Glaziel, what his height is, what his weight is, you know, wingspan,
How beautiful he is.
how beautiful he is, how particularly handsome he is. That's a quote, by the way. That's not just me saying. That is a quote.
Yes.
And then the rest is fun.
Oh, I don't want this.
Florence takes the book back, and she's gonna spend the rest of the time just like prying the blank pages out so she can use them.
Nice. They're so small.
Oh, you should have been born a wizard.
She's gonna chuck it in the water just behind her. Boonk.
No, wait, we can burn it for fuel.
The fish can read it.
Fish is gonna have a weird kink.
That's honestly Thessia. As soon as like where like the book like goes in the water, like I'm like Thessia's like I can make it. I can do
No,
it.
stop. Shut up.
I can get it back.
and so 50 Shades of White is lost to the Great Ocean.
I can't believe I was saving it for last. I thought it had important information.
It would have had important information if you got it before Skyridge Castle, to be fair.
Makes sense that was the one in the bedroom.
Whatever she thinks. At best, it's what she does to get her to write out things before she goes to bed to clear her mind. At worst, it's a dream journal, or maybe both. Anyways, Zoro, Edie, you guys continue.
Anyways.
After Florence's panic attack.
After that, Zoro's just gonna gesture to the party and be like, "You really risked everything for these people, huh?"
Well, yes. From a cost-effective standpoint, all of you are extensions of myself. I can't let you die.
But it's not just a business model anymore, is it?
It never was a business model. How are people businesses?
Never mind. Bad analogy. It's no longer just to keep us powerful, to make you powerful, and stuff like that, is it?
Well, no, we're far past that. We've started garnering power at this point, where we've managed to effectively train all of you to embrace your most selves, essentially. And if you continue your path, I imagine that one day we'll be, well, I wouldn't quite say unstoppable, but one never can stop aspiring.
You know, that is true. That is true. But does that risk your life? What's all this power if you don't get to have it?
I am indebted by blood to search power. It's a natural drive, unfortunately. Much like scratching an itch for you, it's similar for me.
Right. I think the question I'm trying to get at is that if you died to that dragon that day, what does that mean for you?
My friend would be alive.
And that's what I wanted to get at. Good job, Aidan. I just kind of pat her on the shoulder and then get up. Alright, Florence, what's wrong? You need a hug?
So much. The journal was full. Can you believe that? Oh, night after night.
There. That's just still looking at the spot, like it's like so far away now where the journal is.
I carried it 5 pounds for weeks.
You think you see a fish approaching the journal before it swims away?
Bring me the book.
Ooh.
Wait, do books float? No, right? It must.
No, because they absorb water, so they're gonna.
Right, so they're gonna sink.
That seems pretty.
Oh, I'm gonna try to like command the fish and be like, let's see, ultimate drooler power.
You really want to read it, Thessia? What's wrong with
No,
you?
I wanted to burn it.
It's gone. It doesn't matter. At this point, the ink's
waterlogged
gonna,
now.
like, dissolve off the pages.
Oh no.
Aw.
Thessia tries to channel Aquaman.
Oh.
Yeah, no quite.
Oh.
Not without a spell slot, you don't. Alright. Well, 20th of Marpanoth passes, and the 21st comes. No more books for this journey.
I'm a little sore, honestly.
Little book sore. For any of you, if you have any sort of sailing experience, though I don't think any of you actually do, you may have noticed that the winds have been particularly strong, and it is not too long into the 21st of Marpanoth, probably about midday, as you hear one of the sailors shout out to the deck, "Land ho!"
Holy shit.
And you can see, just beyond the horizon, what appears to be quite a sight, actually. Glistening frost, and upon it, cascading across the sea, pillars of ice, glaciers, icebergs, moving, shifting, almost as though moving with the waves themselves and moving about just down the distance on the horizon. And look to be great spires and before you, all the various shapes and sizes of ice. You know that you have made it to the Sea of Moving Ice. And Captain Lorista looks and says, "Well, it seems that Umberlee has been kind to us this day. Our winds have fared enough to bring us here in record time. Let us hope that the Frost Maiden will do the same. Aye?"
Can we see everything that's in that picture?
This is just a general
Okay.
layout. There's no specific landmarks. But it is, you can see it, but it is in the distance. This is actually the Sea of Moving Ice. Yes, Florence.
How many days has it been?
4. So it is now the 21st, Marpanoth. This is day 4 of travel.
Good to
You threw the book away on the 20th. Just so you know. In case you track
So
it down.
I'm leader today, is all I'm getting at.
Ah, right. Anyway, as you sail forward and begin to move into
Did
the
we
ice.
skip my day again?
What was that?
Did we skip
See
my
what
day?
it lands on when we do stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'm keeping track of it. Oh,
Okay, cool. Sorry, Vincent.
It's just
Sorry.
that when we do time skip, sometimes it often falls around the point that you and Thessia would be in charge.
That always happens.
I think it'd be hilarious if we always skipped them.
Hey, I'm not doing it on purpose, alright?
Yeah,
No,
it's
keep that
really-
way. Make it a trend.
As you move through, well, here she is. The ice floe. We've gotten here with the winds, but we must be looking for your iceberg now, eh? Your the grand pillar of ice that holds whatever layer that your council sent you out to look for, aye? It's going to be bigger than these, I'll tell you that for sure. These are just small places. You'll be looking for something.
Small?
Aye, these are the small ones. You'll
How
probably be
tall are these?
good, like, it's about to scale, so, anywhere from, like, 10 to 30 feet high.
Okay.
Yeah, aye. We'll be looking for something probably the size of a mountain. Of course, not an actual mountain, otherwise we'd be inland. We should start to row slowly as we traverse through the ice floe. If you don't mind, I would like my crew will need to man their stations very well to ensure that we all stay afloat out here. Our ship is prepared for this sort of thing, but one wrong move and we could end up in the Frost Maiden's grasp, or worse, back to the seas of Umberly. So, if we encounter anything, these are dangerous lands, dangerous seas. If we encounter anything, I'm relying on you, adventurers, to handle it, if that's all right. As such, of course,
Easy peasy.
you're also free to make demands of us. We are at your leisure. Reasonable demands, of course.
Here to help each other.
Give me your
For
money.
when night comes as well, I wouldn't mind your input on whether we stay out in the water or if we deck out on the ice floe. It is a matter of opinion. I don't have any strong feelings either way. But that is when night comes. We still have one bit of daylight if you'd like to start your investigation now, before we take shelter for the night. Aye? Good. Boys! Row in! Ice calls for us. Aye, Captain! Yeah! The strong men unfurl the sails, or furl the sails, and they begin to row their way into the sea of moving ice. Someone's mic is on, by the way.
Adrian.
She just did the wind tunnel thing.
Oh, it's the wind tunnel thing? Okay. I thought it was like someone at the subway right now? Like, oh. And they row ahead. And as they row, as you enter into the sea of moving ice proper, leaving the open ocean, the freedom of the open ocean behind you, the trackless sea, and entering among the icebergs that tower above your ship, you do see one thing in particular that stands out. Just as you enter into the sea of moving ice, as the cold begins to grip you, and as you see ice blocks start to move and wade past your ship, you notice a ship, not unlike yours, about the same length, cast onto one of the icebergs, split twain, with strange damage marks along the side. As you pass by it, if anyone would like, you can make a, for this it'd probably be a nature check on this ship if you'd like to investigate it. Florence, you get this one at advantage.
12.
Mhm.
14.
14.
I forgot nature was not wisdom.
Artificial 20.
15.
17.
Nice. Sigmund, you notice that this ship has fairly clearly been hit by some sort of attack. The damage to its hull is definitely from being smashed against the iceberg, but something definitely attacked the ship, though you're not quite sure what. The damage looks like it could be anything. Thessia, you do notice that this is definitely some sort of magic that has hit the ship. Possibly a big spell of sorts, maybe like some sort of ray of frost, or some sort of attack like that, or maybe a snowstorm sort of spell. It's definitely magical in nature. And Florence, this is instantly recognizable to you. And of course, Zorro, this is also instantly recognizable to you, because this is the same. This is scarring that you've seen before. That is exactly what damage looks like when a white dragon's frost breath hits something. It makes that same sporadic frost-like pattern that almost looks like it burns the cold into whatever it contacts. Even something like wood suffers the same damage. Does the same thing to flesh too.
Great.
So that is instantly recognizable for you too. And you begin to row into the sea of moving ice. All right.
Is it too late to go back?
I'm gonna hold Zoro's hand.
So you say, is it too late to go back?
Yeah.
Adrian goes, aye, slightly. Unless you'd like to go to Icewind Dale instead. But if we want to go there, we'd have to go through. Don't worry. I don't doubt that that ruin. If it is recent, then I'm sure whoever made it has passed on. For now. Damn it! Goddamn. I miss Groovy. Because it doesn't. This bot doesn't. Most bots don't actually play on Spotify. They play on. They just look up the thing on YouTube. It's a lot easier for them that way. But this bot fails at it a lot, unfortunately. Anyway, that's all. Fine. Anyway, you proceed into the Sea of Moving Ice. Okay. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Just what I wanted to see. Go ahead and switch this to tabletop. Gracie, are you here, by the way? Just checking.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Oops. Just typed. I don't know where I just typed. I think I just typed in the tabletop chat.
Nice.
Alright. So, you're sailing through the Sea of Moving Ice at a staunch pace, and you look around to try to find various places that could be the iceberg that you are looking for, presumably the lair of Ralphathor, the white dragon, or just any sign of the tiefling that you have been sent here to find. And as you are scanning through, as your ship sails through the Sea of Moving Ice, can I just get a general idea of, like, where you guys are standing on the ship? What positions do you take up?
This isn't ominous in the slightest.
Why don't be that?
Oh, it's fine. Where are you guys at? What are you doing? Are you?
Where that be from?
The marching order. Okay.
Yeah, just in general. You know, it's your first time into the Sea of Moving Ice. Just gotta know a bit of a general what's going on.
I'm actually where we need to be right now. I got the Drakhorn in my hands.
Yeah, sure. Let me just put you there. All right, Zoro's dead. Who's next?
I mean, give him like 15 minutes. He'll probably do it in game.
Yeah, just give me a little bit.
Eden, where are you gonna place?
You know, there's part of me that's tempted to climb on top of the sails, but like, oh no, it wouldn't be efficient. So I'm probably gonna probably take the forward sail, one of the side.
Okay. Ignore this sail. The front sail doesn't exist.
Okay.
All right. So Eden's at the bow. Very good.
I'm wherever Florence is.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm wherever you are.
That's on you.
Yeah, it's on me.
I would actually like to be more in the back.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm in the front by the
Rudy
railing.
still doesn't have her sea legs.
Sure.
You know, I'll stay by the main mast.
Sure.
Yeah, I imagine Florence was kind of like near where Sigmund was, like towards the front of the ship-ish.
Sure.
Okay.
Excellent.
Titanic.
Put Rudy a little bit further back. Why not? Are you all on lookout for any signs of things gone by, or are you or is there other things that you have in mind?
I'm always looking.
All right.
Yeah, well, now that we're like in the thick of it, and like all men on battle stations have be on the lookout.
Sure thing. So everybody go ahead and make me a perception check.
I got this.
Nah, I'll use this one. Shit.
Good question.
Good job.
What is my percent?
No, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Wait, what did you roll? Was
I
it a
rolled a
1?
2. No.
Okay.
Better.
I no longer have any modifiers. I have +0 because I lost my proficiency, so I got a 9.
Into the thick of it.
14.
1 second, everybody. Hold on to your numbers real quick.
Holding on to me number.
Holding on, holding.
Hold that thought. Okay, everybody give your perception checks.
Mm.
How much was that again?
Am I going in and out?
Yeah,
You're
just
good now. Just say it again.
9.
9. All right. Eden.
I'm just looking at the pretty ice shapes.
To be fair, this is the first time you've probably seen icebergs in your life.
Yeah.
All right, Florence.
14.
Thessia.
24.
Zorro.
Natural 20 now for a total
Wow.
of 23.
And Rudy.
But I use my inspiration.
15.
15. All right. In that case, you're all looking out into the horizon, onto the icebergs, admiring the way that the light shimmers on the ice and makes this rainbow pattern, which is very beautiful. Trying to look for some giant iceberg, which, to be fair, all the icebergs here are giant. You're somehow looking for something bigger than that, according to the captain, or just any signs of that you could end your journey, like I know probably Zorro is hoping that he sees a dead tiefling on the shore somewhere, just to be like, okay, look, there he is, he's dead. We can go back home. It's fine.
We can go home.
Look, he's gone. Venture over. Let's go. Water deep. All right. I hear the Neverwinter volcano is nice this time of year. But you all search regardless. And search you do. Out into the ice, out into the beyond, past the small layer of fog that starts to slowly set over the distance as the sun begins to wane just a little bit. And for all of you, you don't see anything. No signs of an iceberg. No signs of a dragon. No signs of anything of note out on the horizon. However, there is a monkey. Named Gracie. To support your ship. Laughing.
I saw
hit the
saw a
monkey.
brain. I saw a video my friend posted, and I just started laughing. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Uh, you proceed on through the ice as the evening begins to wane and the sun begins to start to set. All of you looking at the horizon, empty. Fog starting to roll in. Thessia, Zorro, and of all your companions, checking for icebergs that aren't there. You are the only ones to think to look down to the water, just as they are about to surface from the deep blue ocean. Before anybody else can, you get the first sights of the creatures as they approach the ship. Lashing, giant tentacles out towards the frost skimmer. Everyone, please roll initiative and say hello to your first battle. The Kraken. No, I'm just kidding. No, not yet.
No, what do you mean, not yet?
It's too cold for the Kraken to survive here, right? Correct? Is that why you're saying it?
Do you want us to input it into the
Yes,
thing?
please. Let me go ahead and initiate that. Init start.
Well, it's
Oops.
been a while.
Init.
Mhm.
Yeah, I actually forgot that was a thing. There we go.
I have to relook at the.
I don't know what the thing is, yeah.
Init add 0 in your name, and then dash P.
And then join. Dash.
Join.
Oh, init join. Sorry. You're right.
Dash.
Oh,
And needless to say, everyone is surprised except for Thessia and Zorro. Though I think Zorro doesn't matter for you because you were never surprised.
Doesn't fucking matter for me.
And I would honestly not, even if you failed the perception check and somehow didn't have alert, I would also give it to you this time because of all the places where you'd be paranoid, it's here. Right. Trying everybody. I know it's been a while.
Work.
don't
You know,
erase init number.
It's okay. I know who is you.
Okay.
Wait. Now I know. That's not your correct initiative, is it? Yeah, no, just try again. Just try again.
Okay, so it's like init add.
And then join.
Init join.
Oh, init join.
The pin. Look at the pins.
Yeah, init join dash P.
Come very loud from you,
okay,
Thessia,
the
who
dash
only
comes after.
got
Yes.
over
Wait,
yourself.
no, before. Nice. Cool.
All right.
Nice.
I think my dice can tell that we're in the cold.
Doesn't Ethan always roll like trash when it comes to initiative?
When it's
Kinda,
cold, yeah.
The
Basically.
only reason I have any initiative whatsoever, it just comes from my dex modifier.
Alright. Hentai!
I was wondering if anyone else noticed that.
Come on!
It's funny.
It's on the book. Those are the fish that read the book.
Yeah, this is what happens when the fish read
Yeah, the fish read the book. They're like,
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, like, when he drugged me earlier, does that count as one of the bingos?
No.
What is the? You tell me, Scott.
The bingo is more the bad idea squad saying we should fix our problems by drugging them. So I wouldn't say that.
Alright. Sounds good.
Unless like Sigmund gave it to him, was like, yeah, take this. No.
Next time.
I'll give you traveler's test next time. It'll make you feel better.
What the hell is?
Fuck you.
I can't find it. I need to pull it up somewhere else. Hang on. Technical difficulties.
And you can't even tell which direction is up.
I can't find. I know it's here, but I don't.
who's P? Who's 20? Who's 21 is that?
Don't worry.
Yeah, that's error.
Oh, is that? Okay. Come on. Who is this?
Ah, okay. 12, got it. Got it. Thank you very much. All right. So, initiative goes, and at the beginning, just as they're this would actually be before they surface. You do, Zorro. You do see a tentacled creature approaching the stern of the ship, lurching from out of the water. What do you do?
What the fuck is that? I'm just gonna just reach over.
It's a little bit, because it is still underwater, technically. So, yeah. So you spot it, and you had the highest initiative, so you're seeing it before it actually attacks.
Oh, great.
So you're just seeing this thing that's like coming up towards you. This fucking tentacle monster thing.
Well, I have no great way of reaching it, so I guess I will throw 2 throwing stars at it. If that would work.
Hang on, you really just made me. You're really gonna make me get out the underwater combat rules?
You made the thing out of my melee range.
Hey, your initiative is what made it out of your melee range, not my fault. Okay, that's your own problem. You're too fast for your own good. Is what.
I put
There's no such thing as
on
too
the
fast.
ship and they got into underwater combat. How could they?
You're lucky I'm not jumping in the water to fight it.
They're dancing on it like the alligators.
Unless it is a weapon that is thrown like a javelin, including a spear, trident, and dart.
No.
No. So you have darts, don't you?
I do have darts.
You want to throw the darts instead?
I think they do the same damage, actually, don't they?
Yes.
Sure.
They'll do four.
Yeah, it's all the same.
For a technicality, but yeah.
Wait, oh, but they're monk weapons, so it's a d6 because it's my martial art die.
Yes.
Okay.
Both of them are.
I was like, why does it say d6?
Throwing stars are too. Throwing stars are monk weapons.
Yeah.
Anyway, roll to attack.
I'll do this then. Boo! 26 and 27. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Carry on.
And that is 18 points of damage total.
Yeah. Wanted a smite to that too?
Yeah.
A smite,
I would like to
attack?
use Eldritch Smite.
Yeah, with the one level in Warlock that you took last level, definitely.
Yeah.
The Eldritch Invocation that pushes it 10 feet or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's pretty much all I can do right now. I will stay there. I'll stay where I am.
All right, excellent. With that, as you presumably scream and throw 2 darts at a creature underwater.
The fuck is that?
That creature actually now pokes its head up out of the water, and it uses its long-reaching tentacles. So the distance from the ship to the water is probably about a little bit more than 5 feet. Like you could just barely, if you like hang over, you can reach to hit. I'll give you that. But the tentacle comes out, flings out over the deck, propels onto the deck, and grabs one of the crew members.
Oh.
And
Is that next to me?
yes, the guy next to you. The guy who's on the rows next to you. And that is going to hit. It's going to grab him. And it's going to drag him off.
Oh no!
I would like to use my reaction. I would like to make a sentinel strike, because that creature attacked the creature within 5 feet of me.
Very good, very good. I'll give it to you. Why not? Go for it.
Yeah. 21.
21 hits.
And that is 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Very good.
And I will make it stunning, just for the fuck of it.
Okay. Monks, ladies and gentlemen. 6. That is a stun.
Let's go!
Yeah, okay. So you strike the creature as he is about to pull. Wait a minute. So it's pulling.
I think
down.
it completes its attack first.
Yeah. So you do hit it, and it is now stunned. Though unfortunately the sailor is now.
The exact wording is when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you that doesn't have this feat. You can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that attacking creature.
When it makes an attack.
Yes.
I am gonna rule that it completes the attack just for now, and then we will see what Redditors say about it later.
Okay.
Because I presume because it's Sentinel that it's like it attacks and then before it pulls away, you smack it. Basically.
Yeah, that's why I understood it as too. So.
Yeah. So yeah, the octopus is now stunned. However, the sailor does, unfortunately, before your stunning key was able to enter the octopus's system, the sailor goes overboard and is decked into the freezing cold water. Oh, he passes that save. Nice. Good for him. Passes it.
Good for him.
All right, and that is the end of that turn.
I didn't get to go?
Hang on. I said that turn.
Sorry. Oh, that turn.
I say only Zorro win.
I'm like, huh?
All right,
Only
party, you're
Zorro
done.
goes in
Yeah.
this combat.
Thessia, you are alerted to the approaching giant octopus on your side of the ship, and you can see it just about to surface and attack presumably attack the vessel. You're about 10 feet away from being 5 feet from it, but it is still underwater before you attack, because again, you're moving for it.
Okay, I'm gonna use my 6 seconds of speech and say, get away from the sides! Get away from the sides, yeah. And then, I'm gonna draw, actually as my bonus action,
Gonna turn on Flounder?
Ooh, flounder time!
Slap it with your tail.
I'm gonna channel Bear Spirit. Bear Spirit emerge. 30-foot radius.
Thank you. And we're back. The cycle
Welcome
is
to combat.
Combat's back with the Bad Idea Squad. Bear Spirit's on the board, and Zora went first. Alright, anything else, Thessia?
Gonna draw Palvin and try to take a shot. The one on the right, on the starboard side.
Alright.
Is Bear Spirit the temp HP one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much
is it?
I should have said it. I think it's 5 plus my druid level, so it's 13.
Nice. Go ahead and make an attack at disadvantage, because it is underwater.
Okay. I got 2 16s, so that's gonna be a 22.
Nice. Hits.
Sick. Okay. Come on, bro.
It's motherfucking bow time!
For 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing damage. Not bad. Fire your elven bow into the creature and pierce it into one of its tendrils. Anything else from you, Thessia? Any movement?
Can I climb? Is there a bird? Is there a is there like a second platform before it's the bird's nest, or is there even a bird's nest on the mast?
I don't know. It's kind of just a mast. Yeah, it's only one floor.
Sorry.
One deck.
That's right. Okay. I'm okay where I am.
Sounds good. All right. With that, it will now be the. I'm looking at the wrong chat. Data initiative. There we go. The starboard octopus will surface, and it will use its ridiculously long tentacles to grab another one of the sailors. That 2 is going to hit, and drag him down to the depths. Ah! He needs to make a save. Oh, he passes too. Wow, these are hardy men.
They're good at the job!
They're dragged to the depths. And after that, after everyone is done being surprised, we come back to the top of the initiative with Zorro!
Woo!
Wait, I'm having some deja vu. Didn't we just do that?
I would like to punch the shit out of its weird, blubbery, weird, spongy head.
Sure thing. I will allow it. I will say it's probably not a punch. You probably have to kick it because of the distance from ship to water. But sure thing. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Yeah, you tell a nearby sailor hold my arm, hold my arm.
Hold me back, hold me back. These are at advantage because it is stunned.
This is true.
That is 26 to hit on the first one. 15.
15 does hit.
Okay. I will flurry of blows. 14.
Hits.
Ah, okay. And 25.
Yep.
All right.
Give all the damage.
9, 5, 14. 14 plus 24, 38.
Oh my god. Whoosh!
5 plus 8 is
13.
13. Wait. You just see the octopus just very sadly just float to the surface.
Is there a like a lifeline on the boats?
Sure, yeah.
Just as my free object interaction. I don't want to do anything too fancy with it. I'm just gonna throw it in the water for the guy.
All right, sure. Sounds good. All right.
And I'll use my movement to run to the other one if I know it's there.
I assume so. Thessia has shot at her. Use your movement to run over here. All right. Rudy.
Oh my god, finally.
It was a surprise attack. You just.
Holy shit. Alright.
What would you like to do?
Alright, so both of them have people in their arms, right?
Yes. The one of them is now dead and got tossed to life.
Nice. Okay, and if I move over, will I be able to reach the one that's still standing?
Let's see. Yeah, it's within. You could stab at it with your sword.
Nice. All right. Then I'm just gonna like get out my lightsaber. Sorry.
Sunblade, yeah.
And I'm just gonna kind of like, I'm gonna run over it, but kind of like, I'm gonna do it cool. And then take it out. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, just like that.
Alright.
I'm gonna like crack my neck. And I'm gonna try and attack it with some divine smite, my dudes.
Alright, you use your bonus action to ignite your sunblade and you roll to attack.
Yes, with a second level spell slot, but just letting you know right now.
You roll to attack first.
I know, but just so loud right now.
Yeah, you smite after the fact. You smite after you hit.
That's fine, so good.
I had to get out my calculator. 25?
It hits.
Shit! Alright. One second, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
All good.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
26.
Okay. Very good. That was with the smite.
See.
All right. Cool. Anything else?
Yes, and then I would like to attack it again.
All right. Go ahead. Remember, though, you can only smite once. I think. I hope.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay. God, if you could smite on multiple attacks, that'd be so fucking invested.
19.
Do it
20
for
hits.
torch. That was good.
11.
11 points of damage. Very good. Alright. End of your turn?
1 second, please.
Okay. Remember, you used your bonus action already to ignite your sword.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Never mind. I'm good then.
Alright. Next up, Sigmund. After a delayed reaction because of the utter surprise that is the attack, you've woken up from your daze to see that there is an octopus, a giant octopus in the water with your friend, and also a ridiculously bright beam of light coming from Rudy. What the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
Actually, Rudy just used a sun blade to divine smite, so she basically just let off a flashbang.
That's okay, because I'm in handwriting. It's just another day for me. Or from a family.
It will reflect off the ice as well.
Oh.
Yes.
Snowblind.
Glare, boys.
Yes. I'm tempted to make everybody have disadvantage for that. Just.
What? No, I mean, I use Searing Smite. Wait, that's not good either.
That's not good. Nothing will get you out of this. Anyway, Sigmund.
Yeah, Sigmund's
like
gonna wrap this up.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna crack his knuckles, bring out his crusty cross, unmodified. That's right, folks, an unmodified crossbow, and he is going to shoot it and kill it, and steady aim with it too.
Okay.
$18 plus something.
Yes.
Okay. Oh wow.
Where?
$20, 25 points of piercing damage.
25 points of piercing damage. Well, I hate to inflate your ego, but actually.
You deflate the octopus.
Some ink you sneak attack it, take down your crossbow, aim at its weakest spot, which is of course where its brain and ink are, sent spiraling down as the sailor is thrashing in its tentacles, and black ink spews out of its brain as it begins very sadly to float onto the top of the water.
Oh, and Sigmund was sitting down the whole time. He didn't even move.
Oh, then it's a disadvantage.
Oh, really? Wait, really?
And that's the end of that.
What?
Yes. I thought it has to ask me every time if I want to end combat.
Are you sure?
The sailor that was thrown off the other side brings himself up by the lifeline. I presume the fucking four of you that are standing on this side help this poor bastard up.
Nah, we'll let him thrash around for a bit.
And he does come aboard. The other one looks, the other guy looks all right as he comes aboard, and everyone sort of recovers from the shock of the situation. However, this sailor right here, you can see as he comes aboard, and he just almost collapses onto the floor in just like utter freezing shock. He's going into hypothermic shock.
Oh god.
Can I rush over to him and give him lay on hands?
Sure, you do. You heal him some. I believe he took. Let me look real quick. He took a solid 7 points of damage. So he's a little.
I'll give him 1. No, I'm just kidding. I'll give him all. 1 HP.
Pick one of these and call me in the morning.
Let me know how you're feeling afterwards.
You heal him. You heal him 7 HP. However, even after you heal him, he's still trembling and freezing. And one of his crewmates comes over and gives him a cloak. You see he's trembling there, shivering. It seems that more has affected him than just the damage. Captain goes, shite. Well, that took a turn for the worse. I can't believe they actually managed to sneak up on us. Aidan?
While all of this is going on, Aidan has been sleeping for the past however many days, and she's just eating and snacking. So she's ran out of rations yesterday and told no one. So she's going to as soon as even while the people are getting in, she's gonna rush to the side and can whips hang on to things or pull things? Because I know that they're
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, you could attach your whip to something. You're gonna hang your whip off the side and grab one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hang the whip and start to pull the octopus up.
Why not?
And then
Why the fuck not? Aidan shenanigans.
Yeah, and if possible, she'd also like to get the other octopus by any means necessary. She's got to cook her rations for the trip.
Aidan, I think Thessia has a cantrip that can help with that.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can if it's just for food, then yeah, you can harvest them, no sweat. Also, yes, Thessia, you now have the ability to polymorph to wild shape into a giant octopus. Though not a normal octopus, just the giant one. No, you can do both. It's fine.
I think that's awesome.
That'd be so strangely pedantic of me if I only let you have the giant version.
Guys, guess what I can do?
Do not right now.
I swear, if you do it right now, I will throw you in the ocean and keep you there.
Harvesting the octopus. Do we get its beak?
You can make
sure.
little hand maracas.
You can get their beaks. Why not?
I'm going to take the beak
Crew?
and walk up
This man has hypothermia, and we lost a crew member, and it's been a tough day. Thessia, look what I can do!
I didn't do it though.
You were thinking about it though.
You thought about it.
Let me take the form of the thing that injured you 20 seconds ago.
You get 5 days worth of rations.
Hell yeah. Alright, let me just
Yes, crew member is just sitting there.
And
I'll throw my thing over him.
Yeah, he is warming up, but you can see he's definitely he looks a little worse for wear. Captain goes.
Ooh.
He just needs some rest.
Can I wild shape into a giant bear and just hug him?
You can if you want.
Save your wild shapes for once.
Okay. Okay.
Damn. I have to say I'm a bit ashamed of myself that we let those slip past. But at least we didn't lose anyone, I suppose.
It's hard to spot.
Well, they're fiendishly fast creatures.
Yeah.
But you just need some rest by the fire, and it'll be alright. Well, the sun has begun to set on us this day, and I think the lads will have had enough travel for now. Well, I leave the decision up to all of you. This is your journey, after all. Shall we spend the night on an ice floe, or would you prefer the open water? If we were to dock up onto an ice floe, It would be more comfortable, I think, and would offer us a bit more safety from, well, creatures like this. But if we stayed on the open water, it would be safer from creatures that hunt on the ice. Though, of course, I know you've all been sleeping on the deck for the past couple days, and it's only going to get colder here.
Well, time for a vote. Who's the leader today?
Me?
All right. All in favor of the vote, say aye. All in favor of the ayes.
Voting?
Yes.
Eden raises her hand.
Yes.
How is sleeping on ice less cold?
We could build a snow shelter.
Oh. Okay.
So, all in favor of ice, raise your hand.
Aye.
Yeah, ice is fine.
No, I don't need to count. I also agree. Nice.
Very well.
I just want it to be different.
I know, Sigmund. I know.
Man.
Trust me, Sigmund. We know. You're the main character.
Oh my god.
You're like that pink-haired anime girl in class. I wonder which one's important.
I love those memes of the anime classroom where it's all a bunch of like normal guys, and then there's the dude with the spiky hair. That's the dude with the Yu-Gi-Oh hair. It's just like, I wonder which one's the main character. Anyway, the frost skimmer makes its way to an ice floe, and as the sun begins to wane, you dock up on it and run aground a little bit to secure yourselves. The crew very quickly gets to work. Get some tenders to get a fire started, and to make some snow shelters, some basically igloos for everyone to sleep in. They all work together to make two rather large ones. One of them for half the crew, and one of them for the other half, and you guys. And it forms in, and they create a fire pit in the middle of each, and they stock up. You head inside the ice shelter, and it's ready, only about a couple hours before the sun sets, and it's already ready. So you head inside, and to a miracle to some of you, actually probably to all of you, because none of you have ice experience, except for, like, Zorro maybe. The inside of an igloo is actually pretty warm. It's pretty toasty. Like, it is comfortable. Eden, you go from freezing cold because an Arctic night is about to come, and you feel freezing cold, and you step into this ball made of ice, and all of a sudden you feel the warmth of the sun, just like, You almost feel like your innards could have exploded by the temperature change, just like
Her entire body goes into shock.
It's just like,
just ragdolls into the room.
So yeah, you enter into the igloo. What do you guys want to do? You're in the igloo. It's the 6 of you. The captain is here. Some of his midshipmen, some of his officers, and also the guy who has hypothermic shock is also in here, sitting right next to the fire.
Which is good.
Laying down next to the fire, just.
Aww.
Yeah. Welcome to the igloo.
Alright. Well, now that we're here, it's probably a good idea to set out in the morning. But I'll be honest, I have no idea what we're looking for exactly.
looking for signs of the dragon's lair or the sorcerer? I feel like we're looking for both, sir.
Both, sort of, but mostly the sorcerer. The sorcerer
Right.
is probably where the dragon is, though.
Very true.
Judging by what was being told.
Very true.
Well, from what the captain was saying, we're looking for a big ice spike in the water, pretty much.
Mm.
The biggest one, fanciest one. Yeah.
If you don't mind, I think the crew and I could be more of use to you all if we knew a little bit more about what is exactly you're searching for. I know you all don't like exactly wandering into this blind as much as we do. I think, given the very hasty defense that you all mounted for us on the water, I think it's safe to say that we can trust one another now.
Yeah. I'd probably say so. Does anyone wanna take it away? Wanna explain it to the captain?
What we're looking for?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we were told. She flips back a couple days to, the correct journal entry.
It's good that you
So-
have a quartermaster.
I like that title, Quartermaster.
The actual quartermaster also goes, that's a good title.
Yeah. I just like the fact that it has master in it. Anyway, so we were told a couple days ago by an informant to look for this magical item called the Drackhorn, which is a mysterious sound that can be heard throughout the land by dragons. They can hear it wherever they are. Humans can hear it sort of slightly, I suppose. And the last known location of the Drackhorn was supposed to be the Sea of Moving Eyes. The greatest resource being this sorcerer called Ka, the Crimson. For knowledge about the Draghorn, she is a dragon scholar, like me. And she was sort of looking after the Draghorn and our lovely friend, the White Death. So, however, the sorcerer went lost, and there were ice hunters sent looking for her. They were the last to see her. And we're supposed to pick up and find the end of her trail, find her, hopefully, Draghorn, and get out of the way before the dragon.
So, sounds like then your lead is to the old White Death.
Probably.
Yes. Most likely, yes.
I wish we'd have known about that up front, to be honest. But, no matter, we're already here.
We're not asking you to fight the dragon or anything like that. This is
Of
our
course, I hope
quest.
not.
Yeah.
My crew can do a lot, but I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Hopefully, your crew is acclimatized to this place, and I would hope that you all know how to survive around here. And includes hiding from the dragon if need be.
We could do that. You can rely on us to get you out of here safe. That is, if you get yourselves out of here safe.
That's the hard part.
And the quartermaster speaks up, actually. Goes, I have heard the stories that Great White, the old White Death, that he has multiple lairs throughout the north that he flies between. I believe it is said that the one in the sea is a massive iceberg that rises to form an almost floating island, from what I've heard. It towers, but as most things are, in the flow, it is often lost. Right, so, thank you, Quartermaster. Got to know what we're looking for. It'll be probably the biggest one then, which is simple enough. Yes, I believe it is said that it is roughly carved like a temple-like, in a triangular shape of sorts, with rounded corners. But so like a large tower, something like that. I believe so, Captain. I believe so. Well, that doesn't look well, but alright. At least we know what we're looking for. It's fairly easy to tell out here the difference between a natural iceberg and, well, something that looks like whatever it is you're hunting.
Yeah.
And one person also speaks up. You would know this person by now to be the first mate, the captain's right-hand man. I would also state that we are entering the territory of the Ace Hunters, as you have stated before. They are a people that they like to stay by themselves. So perhaps they could aid us in finding, they know the best way to navigate the flow more than anyone. Perhaps they could help us, but they do not take kindly to outsiders, from what I have heard. So we may also wish to stay away from them, as they may do to us.
Cool. Well, I do have one idea. Something that we could probably do tonight if we wanted. Though it might be easy for us to be spotted. I'm not sure.
What's your idea?
My idea is that we get maybe Thessia and another person, or maybe the whole group of us to fly up and see if we can't spot what we're looking for. I mean, it's a big iceberg, right? It should be easy to find from up high.
I do not wish to be rude, Sorrow. But,
No, go for it.
if it is truly the dragon that you're after, I feel that flying may not be the most unseen approach.
Yeah, that's the only thing about it, is that we could find what we're looking for pretty easily that way, but we could also be found.
There's not many things that fly out here in the north, besides, well, the great beasts.
Right.
Well, I mean, if we're willing to make it a quick trip, I do have a spell that can turn you invisible for a minute. I can either do it to myself or a creature, but not
both.
like two things at once. So that's the other concern, is it would have to be something that we could see through potentially.
I have packs without a trace. prepared. So that might help us.
I can turn invisible, I guess. You really need me to.
Can you though?
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%.
Well, we all know that I'm probably not the best for this mission.
No, Rudy, you do great. Just swing your sword around in the air and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
No!
Please do not.
With sarcasm.
You would certainly find the dragon that way.
If I did make a big flashbang earlier, I'm sorry about that.
It's alright.
I'll play the dragon.
To my one good eye. But hello. What's up, Thessia?
Bingo.
Wait, what do you have?
Where'd you get it off of?
Two players, one room. Forget to push to talk, Gracie. Someone who was late, me. Natural 20. Who's the leader today?
What was the 2 people, 1 room?
They're both in the same room.
Crazy.
Oh, that's what that means.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just don't have my camera on because I don't want to have my computer die immediately.
No sweat. Okay, sure. But I'm not unless it gets updated. I'm not giving out any more bingos. Bingo inspiration, but you can have inspiration this time, Thessia. But I don't want this bingo thing to be a distraction.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'll do it at the end of the game next time.
That would probably be. I don't know the best way to do it.
I don't know.
Well, all of you will have your choices. And the crew and I will try to get some shut-eye. Have long days ahead of us. Yeah, get it? Shut-eye?
I'm down bad pun.
I get it. I get it.
Fall asleep. They all get ready for bed. And the rest of the night is all of yours. What to do?
I'm gonna put on my fluffy coat, step outside the igloo.
Sure. 1 second.
So,
Sigmund's had his noble fur coat on the whole time.
Of course it is.
Of course.
Zorro has yet to put it on.
Hey man, aren't you cold?
I'm trying to acclimatize myself to the land, and he just takes like a handful of snow and just like.
Yeah.
It's freezing.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great.
Monks, man. So I'm gonna step outside.
Mhm.
So we're on this ice floe, but there are others around us, right?
Correct.
Looking around, can I see like the tallest one in the area?
Sure. You can make a perception check at disadvantage though.
Sure.
It is nighttime.
Yeah.
What music is this from, DM?
Endless Legend.
Okay. I'm like, I recognize this so much right now.
It's the winter song.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
9.
9. Shapes.
Shape.
The closest you see like one nearby that's maybe you guess like 30 foot with like a spiked top, almost like a hill up to a plateau sort of thing. But there's a lot of darkness around you.
Okay. I could wait for the morning, I guess. I only need about 10 minutes. Hey, Rudy!
Yeah, what's up?
Could you wake me up when the sun rises?
Wow! Rudy starts getting really excited. She's like, I've never had anyone ask for this before.
Yeah, because that happens regardless. We don't ask for it.
You don't have to be rude about it, God.
I like my sleep, alright?
Just go to bed earlier.
No.
Oh.
See, there's your problem. I'm just gonna start lecturing about it. But yes, I can do it.
Sweet, yeah. Wake me up when the sun rises. I'd like to do something. And with that, I guess I'll go to bed early then. And just like bundles up.
Alright. Anybody else? Anything for the night of the 21st of March? Your first day on the ice.
Guys, I'm serious though. I think if I tried really hard, I could turn invisible.
Do it right now then.
Yeah, you're gonna go to sleep anyway.
I don't want to waste it.
You're gonna go to sleep.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry,
right.
can you only turn invisible one time?
Right, check this out. Sigmund's gonna walk outside.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing's gonna walk back inside.
I'll walk outside.
Uh-huh.
Sigmund around.
I don't know, Sigmund, are you?
Well, where do you walk?
Stop
Where,
front.
where are you? Are you trying to hide from him?
I'm behind the igloo.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Do I make an active perception check since I'm actively looking for him?
Yes. That is, in fact, how the game works.
Yeah, I need
So good. Thank you, Frank.
Also, I have just realized something that I did while I put the books away. I put the Horde of the Dragon Queen inside the player's handbook.
Did it bend any of the pages?
Nah, that's fine.
14.
9.
Yeah, Zoro, he's gone. Looking around for him. You check around.
How did he do
I slap
that?
at the air, trying to like knock him in the back of the head.
Is that an attack at disadvantage?
No, because you're not actually there.
He's not there.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Has.
Why'd you have to walk outside to do this? Sigmund?
Yeah, what's up? I'm invisible, man.
You could hear his voice coming from
the other side of the igloo.
I just walk back inside and I say loud enough that Sigmund can hear. Sigmund's dead.
Florence mumbles heavily.
Again? Rudy's gonna start getting back up and go.
No, don't even worry about it. He's unsavable at this point. Don't even worry.
I'm a
God damn.
I'm a
I've
ghoul.
tried so many times. She's gonna get all upset. She's gonna like sit in a corner.
Alright, I'm gonna dispel the invisibility spell now, and I'm gonna come inside, okay?
You're gonna uncast invisibility.
Invisibility.
Walk to the other side of the igloo.
You come back inside.
So, oh, wait, does the igloo, like, open at the top?
There'd be a smoke hole, yeah.
I'm gonna sneak in through the top behind him.
As Sigmund sneaks in, inhaling all the smoke.
Can I roll stealth?
Sure, you can roll stealth, I guess.
26.
That is for sneaking up to the top of the igloo, mind you. Because
Roll
once you
again.
enter into it, it's a whole different story.
Can you roll stealth again?
Once... Okay, I want to ask you something. Are you just trying to get into the igloo unheard, or are you trying to, like, pounce on Zoro? Or you're trying to like fucking spider
No,
walk back down?
I'm just trying to get into the igloo. A fight with Zoro was not a fight won.
Make a stealth check at disadvantage.
Wow. Sigmund said the smartest thing he's ever said.
Has he learned a lesson?
25.
No.
Disadvantage? What? Okay.
I got a 15 and a 19.
Also, you're asking a rogue to stealth.
This is also true. This is also, to be fair, it is what you do best.
At least it doesn't have pass without trace.
Besides dying. Yeah, you come in through the igloo's top hole and you silently fall onto the snow without even making a sound.
Yeah, so like I said, I can turn invisible.
Whoa. Wow.
Oh, there
You
you
surprise me every day, Sigmund.
Anyways, good night.
Good night.
Oh, Sigmund.
Oh, yes.
Eden's gonna like glance over. Is the captain asleep?
He looks asleep.
Eden's gonna like narrow her eyes and go, go towards Thessia and Sigmund, and says, now that you can enmesh yourselves within the customs of my land, your trophy, and she hands over the beaks of the octopus.
It's a little weird, Sigmund. It's a little weird.
Do it.
I don't think you need to say that it's weird.
Well, especially because of octopus beaks, too. Those things do not look pretty.
What do I do with this?
You keep them as trophies. As time goes on, with every hunt, you will make your trophy collection bigger and bigger, like a hoard unto itself. They will be a mark of your experience as a hunter.
Eden, can you do me a tremendous favor?
Yeah.
Can you hold on to my trophies for me until we get back?
I can do so.
I appreciate that so much. Good night.
Ooh, I'm gonna ask Eden while Sigmund like sneaks away. I'm like, can I get the beak? And I'm gonna put it in his backpack. I'm gonna put it in his backpack so he won't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Sick.
Yes, Jude. Make me a sleight of hand check.
Of course.
Actually, to be fair, Sigmund's past perception has gone down since he doesn't have proficiency anymore.
It's
That
done.
is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I gotta say is Eden sacrificed her trophies for Sigmund's life. He's gonna keep the trophy she gave him in his bag.
Okay, Mom,
This
jeez.
kind of stolen property.
It's like reverse stealing, though.
Reverse
16.
pickpocket. That's enough.
Good job.
Alright. Before you all take a long rest on the ice floe, is there anything else that the Bad Idea Squad would like to do? And of course, Figment, you are free to change your proficiency if you want on each rest.
So let me just triple check real quick. I think we're good for now.
Okay.
I think we're good.
If that is all, then you all drift off onto sleep in the comfortable igloo that has been built for you by the crew of the Frosty. And as you slowly drift away, the warmth takes you Far better than sleeping on the ship, you reckon. A lot nicer. You all drift off to the sound of waves, slowly gliding and glancing on the ice floe around you. Except you, Thessia, you hear the ice flow and the waves. You swore you could hear as you drift off into your trance sounds of paddling. Everyone else around you is asleep. Sigmund is snoring next to you.
I'm gonna take a look outside. Just look around.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
I'm so good at these. 25. No, wait, no. 24, sorry.
Stare out into the horizon, glancing around. You can hear the waves, you can hear the sounds of 40 men, 40 plus men, snoring, echoing throughout the two waves. See just over in the distance, towards your path on the east where you were headed on the frost skimmer. Just the bare silhouette on the horizon of what looks like a canoe. It's rowing, paddling ever so softly away from you. You can just barely hear it. Before it drifts away into the horizon.
I wasn't able to see who it is.
No, it's just the silhouette out there.
If I wild shape, can I reach them in time?
If you wild shape into something, you could attempt to, but that gets into a whole different scenario. So that's
Also highly dangerous.
You'll be venturing off by yourself while everyone else is dead asleep.
That might be important. It might be important. Okay, I'm going for it. I'm gonna turn into like a hummingbird.
A hummingbird
I'm so
In the
fat.
Arctic.
in the Arctic.
Fine. A snowy owl.
Better. I'm just saying, hummingbirds do not have the insulation from where
I
you
know.
are.
I was just thinking about the size and the
Just
speed.
yeah.
Go.
Well, owls do fly silently, so
That is true.
turn into an owl. And you take flight out towards the canoe in the distance. You have to go pretty far, and there's no light where you're headed. Just heading off the silhouette. One second.
I'm going on my own mission.
Go ahead and make a. I assume you're trying to stay hidden from this
Yeah.
person. Yes. Go ahead and make a stealth check. That's +3 for an owl.
+3. It's a 14.
14. You fly forth in owl pursuit of this person, and as you come upon them, you see in the distance, you start to see the person sitting atop the canoe, and you don't recognize them actually. As you're flying by, you see someone covered in this large, what looks like sealskin, sort of ice clothing parka. You can see inside the canoe as you're flying up close to it, what appears to be harpoons of sorts or javelins inside the ship itself, inside the boat, the canoe itself. This person just is can't make out their gender or race, because they have their hood up and just gently rowing through the sea all by themselves. Do you approach, or do you return?
I'm gonna approach.
How do you do so?
Okay, I'm just gonna fly down towards the canoe, kind of like hover about it and just pretend to be a bird, like an actual bird, and go, woo.
And just and you're just gonna come down and basically perch on the
Yeah.
canoe. All right, very good. So you come down towards this person and soundlessly fly down to the canoe and place yourself in front of this person. And now you can see that they appear to be masculine. It looks like short and broad face with light brown skin. And you can see that they look human, you think. And you come in front of them for a second. Light a small candle. A small wooden sort of light post up. Ateli hai. No zango koi? Sort of tries to reach out its finger towards you.
Ooh.
Na tuwina unuk. Goes down to one of its bags and takes out what looks like a little mealworm for a fishing pole. Done away. Holds it out towards you. See a little worm just crawling around on his hand.
I don't want it. Okay, I'm a bird.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a bird.
Eat it up, birdie.
I'm a bird. I'm a bird.
What are you trying to get out of this interaction?
I want to see what happens. Okay, I eat it. I eat it like I try to swallow it really fast so I don't taste it.
Congrats. You eat the worm. You eat the mealworm. And person just sorts of puts its hand on your head and strokes you gently. Now, okay, wait. Sana Ganiu Tok Ferahiras.
Have I heard this before?
Unfortunately, not in your life.
Not in my life. Wow. Okay.
This is a language that is unlike any you've heard before.
That's sick. Okay. Can I really look? Can I see their faces? Their face yet? Like clearly? When they held up the lantern?
Yeah, you can see it broad-faced, male. You can see that he has what looks like light brown skin, dark hair. He's a little bit short for a human. Brown eyes. Looks rather withered. Wearing what appears to be some sort of sealskin garment. Danaya Korane Luasin sort of places the torch on a stave and just starts rolling.
Are we just still in the middle of the water? Is he going anywhere near like ice, like some type of structure?
He doesn't seem to be going. He does seem to be rowing through. He's not going towards a particular iceberg from the looks of it. Just depending on how long you want to stay with him.
Guess I'll just look back at him, just go, just kind of like nod my head towards it, like,
Dab him up.
Fly. Dab him up, dab him up.
Sort of nods his head. Silami, Kunarituk. Just keeps rowing.
I fly away.
This is Thessia joins another party.
Thessia
the flip side.
You fly away and you hear it. You hear him call out to you. Unukut. Fly back to your companions.
I'm gonna like slowly count them, like 1.
Hey, I'm wanting to come back to you, losers.
4, 5. Okay, they're all 5 are present, right?
They're all here.
They're all here.
Okay.
The gang's all here.
Actually, you count 4.
What? Who's missing?
The one next to you.
Sigmund's gone?
Yeah.
That video is so good.
He's invisible.
His bedroll.
He's invisible.
His bedroll is still rolled up like he's in it, but you don't see him. Like he left a diversion.
Okay, I'm gonna fly back out because I didn't change it. I just flew in and was like just counting. Okay, guys. I'm gonna fly back out and kind of just like, cause I can move my head now and like I'm doing force control.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
I believe as an owl you have advantage.
I think so.
Yeah, keen sight or hearing and hearing. Oh, keen sight and hearing. Let's go. Hey. 18.
18. Excellent. You turn your head 360 degrees. I'll be honest, even though you know you can do it, it's still very strange to do it as an elf. Just go. Like, it really does feel like you're about to snap your neck. You just... Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's uncomfortable. First the worm, now this. Oh. But you see no sign of Sigmund around you. Though on top of the igloo, you listen in to the sounds of your companions breathing. And you hear the familiar sound of Sigmund snoring.
Where?
It's echoing from inside the igloo.
Huh? What?
Fly back inside?
Yeah.
You fly back inside, you look around, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe you just miscounted.
I'm actually gonna.
Fucking bird in here. Shut up.
I'm gonna walk, like do that little bird like shuffle and like towards Sigmund and like actually like kind of like look at his face like.
It's an illusion. No, I'm just kidding. It's Sigmund.
I'm gonna slap him with my bird wing.
Feathery slap.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Fuck off, I'm gonna shoo this fucking bird away.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go back on my sleeping mat bag spot. Just like sit there as a bird because I was like, why not?
Lay down. Cross your arms across your chest. Think about stuff. Move your head 360 a couple times.
Ooh.
Shrug.
I'm with like doing my 360. I'm gonna turn towards Sigmund and just look at him. But like, where were you?
Huh?
Sleeping. Go to bed.
Brownie.
Ow. Frown.
You hear a message in your head, : open parentheses.
You know what I actually do? I turn back and I lay on my stomach and it looks like this.
I don't know which image is funny.
Bangers all around.
Coming out with bangs. So, Alessia, do you head off to bed then?
I guess I'll chance.
Oh.
Alright.
As
an owl?
Yeah, I'll
I don't even
chance.
know if you can do that with Fly Kid. I give a shit at this point.
I'm sleeping as the. Can I sleep as the owl and like experience sleep?
Dude,
I think so. I think your wild shape will just end at some point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it would just end.
And you'll just
And that'd be the weirdest way to wake up.
I'm gonna just be like, I'm an owl. And then just sleep.
Alright. With that, 21st of Marpanoth comes to an end. And as the bad idea enters the Sea of Moving Ice to continue their journey to finding the missing sorcerer and potentially spell-casting dragon, Old White Death. That is where we'll end tonight's session. Thank you everybody for joining me tonight, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.
Ta-ra.
Hey.